Hello everyone. I am Sonia, and you are watching WWE Debates. It's roundup time. The pro wrestling fraternity is gearing up for a very important week as both AEW and WWE will engage in the first round of Wednesday Night Wars. SmackDown Live will also be moving to Friday nights and major changes were expected to be announced. Today's roundup has it all. WWE has reportedly reached a deal to get back a very popular superstar after 8 long years. An absent superstar also teased his return and hinted at possibly interfering in the WWE Championship match between Brock Lesnar and Kofi Kingston. Horsewomen Tag Team Rematch announced for SmackDown's Fox premiere. We end the roundup with Stone Cold Steve Austin because, well, everything about the legend ends up being the bottom line. Before discuss, I am requesting you to subscribe my channel for more interesting videos. Let's start. Number 1. Bobby Lashley likes the idea of returning and interfering in the WWE title match between Brock Lesnar and Kofi Kingston. Bobby Lashley has been out of action since July after he underwent elbow surgery, but he has not kept a low profile on social media. The former 2-time Intercontinental Champion has been using his Twitter handle to hype his return of late. The latest teaser is very interesting, to say the least. A fan asked Lashley on Twitter whether he would interfere in next week's WWE title match between Brock Lesnar and Kofi Kingston. His response has everyone talking about a dream feud that has been in the works for a very long time. While there are no updates regarding the exact date of his return, Lashley seems ready to get back to the ring and should be on your TV screens sooner rather than later. With the WWE draft coming soon, the company would love to have someone with the star power of Lashley on regular programming. Lesnar vs. Lashley is a feud that is guaranteed to get big numbers for SmackDown on Fox if WWE wishes to explore that option. Number 2. John Morrison returning to WWE after 8 years. It's the biggest story of the day. As reported first by PW Insider's Mike Johnson, John Morrison has signed a deal with WWE to return to the company after nearly 8 years. The former Intercontinental Champion joined the WWE in 2002 and stayed with the company until his departure in 2011. Morrison won many titles during his time with the company, most notably the Intercontinental title on 3 occasions and the Tag Team Championship 5 times. Morrison turned his attention towards the independent circuit after leaving WWE. He particularly made a name for himself wrestling for major promotions such as Lucha Underground and AAA, where his high-flying in-ring style meshed well with Lucha Libre. He joined Impact Wrestling in 2017 and went on to become a world champion in the company. His contract with Impact expired earlier this year and a return to WWE seemed like the best option. Fans will remember John Morrison as a talent who, despite having the look and the in-ring prowess, never really managed to break into the main event scene. He is a popular figure and his return will certainly be met with a positive reception. Number 3. WWE has announced the tag team rematch between 4 horsewomen of WWE with Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair taking on Sasha Banks and Bayley. WWE has announced the tag team rematch between 4 horsewomen of WWE with Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair taking on Sasha Banks and SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley. Sasha Banks and Bayley are in different feuds with Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair respectively for the women's title from both Raw and SmackDown. WWE's premier athletes faced off at a tag team match on the 9th of September edition of Raw, where Charlotte Flair pinned Bayley for the win. Since then, there have been multiple instances where Becky and Charlotte helped each other out in brawls against the former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Sasha and Bayley. This week also a similar thing happened when Charlotte was surrounded by Sasha and Bayley after a match. Becky Lynch came out to help Charlotte and forced the heels to run away. Later, WWE announced the tag team rematch for SmackDown's Big Move show on Fox, which is also the 20th anniversary celebration for the Blue brand. The show will feature WWE Championship match between Kofi Kingston and Brock Lesnar, apart from the appearances for several WWE legends. Number 4. Stone Cold Steve Austin is willing to wrestle another match. Stone Cold Steve Austin's last match happened in 2006 when he took on JBL in a beer drinking contest. We all know that doesn't count. The WWE Hall of Famer's last proper bout was against The Rock at WrestleMania 19 in 2003. The Texas Rattlesnake had to retire from in-ring competition due to neck and knee injuries. It's been 17 long years and we still ponder over the same darn question. Will Stone Cold Steve Austin ever return for one final match, or even better, a series of matches? During a recent edition of the Steve Austin Show, the living legend said that in theory, he can come back for another match and is also physically fit to do so. He said, "For the last couple of weeks, down there at the Raw reunion in Tampa, down there at the Madison Square Garden show at Monday Night Raw, people always ask me, 'Hey man, you're still in really good shape. You got one more match left in you?' And I tell them, man, I say, it's a tough thing to think about. Physically, would I be able to have one more match? Yes, most definitely, and I could make it to that match without being injured. Although the risks are always there, just because I think all of the surgeries I had, where I had the spinal stenosis, and getting that bone spur taken off my spinal cord, I'm in a good place. Nerves are feeling a lot better than they used to. So, in theory, could I have a match? In theory, yes. Steve Austin for one final match. I hope guys you will like this video. Please like and share it, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, take care.